Hello and welcome to a theme park worldwide news update. Now it's been a couple of months since Chessington World of Adventures revealed that they wanted to build a brand new themed area. Codenamed Project Amazon, this new themed area would feature a signature roller coaster, 2 junior rides and lots of heavy theming. Well, earlier today Chessington have now finally submitted the full planning application for Project Amazon, and because of that, of course, we've got lots more new details about this new themed area, which is really exciting, especially now we know who the potential manufacturer is going to be for this ride. B&M, Bolliger and Mabillard, a fantastic company that builds some of the best roller coasters out there in the world. Now, in this video, I'm going to break down all of this announcement. We'll take a look at all the different details that we now know, some extra details, and of course, some of the stuff before was just speculation, and that is now confirmation from seeing these plans. So here we go, let's get straight into it. But yes, B&M, fantastic manufacturer. What we're looking at here is one of their wing coasters, but a very different style of wing coaster, as you can see from the layout. Now with this, it's set to feature a shuttle style layout, meaning that it won't be a complete circuit roller coaster. This is something completely different for B&M. Of course, they've built quite a few wing coasters. They've even done a launched B&M wing coaster, Thunderbird, at Holiday World in the USA, and I did that a few years ago and it's a great ride. But what we're looking at here is a wing coaster, but something very different, the fact that it's a shuttle. It's also going to be launched, and in terms of the layout, it seems like initially it may launch backwards out of the station, up some sort of spike beyond vertical spike, and then make its way back through the station, of course using LSMs to propel the train to an even greater speed before banking round to the left and heading into an inversion. Now it's great to have the confirmation that there's going to be an inversion on this ride. That was just speculation before from the plans. It looked like it, but we didn't fully 100% know. Now we do, and of course when you look at this here, that's going to be right over the entrance to this new area if all goes to plan. You can see where the signage is going to be, and you're going to see this fantastic inversion straight over the main entrance. I mean, that is going to be brilliant, looking at that and coming into this new themed area. Of course, it looks to be a 0G roll, and yeah, it'll just be a brilliant start to entering Project Amazon, or the yet-to-be-named land. But like I say, there's a bit of speculation now about possibly an IP could be attached to this as well, so we'll talk about that later on. Of course, from that point, the coaster will continue on forwards through the rest of the layout before making its way up to this large themed structure, and it's going to go into an upward helix. At this point, of course, you're then going to come backwards and complete the layout in reverse, including that 0G roll. So, really exciting. Of course, with it being a shuttle coaster, it will only feature one train. We can't see any kind of like transfer track where you know, a second train will be able to be loaded up whilst one's already in the station or going around the circuit. We can't see anything like that, so that is a shame, because I think it would have been nice if they could have been loading one train up whilst another one, of course, is going around the layout. But if not, it's absolutely fine. You know, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case from the plans. It seems like there's going to be one train. It also states, of course, that that one train will seat 24 riders. So we're looking at possibly, I mean, say that they get a dispatch every minute, we're looking at around 720 or so an hour from a quick calculation. Of course, it might be a little bit less than that. Depends on how long it takes to get a train sent out, but we know it's going to be this B&M wing coaster, and of course you can tell from looking there at the track sections on the plans, that famous B&M track, isn't it, the box section track that we all know and love from B&M. But I think this is really exciting. Of course, the fact we know it's going to be LSM launched, and of course it's going to pass through the station, I think it's just going to be an overall great addition to Chessington if they get the permission to build it. But let's just talk about some of the other parts of this area. Of course, we know there's going to be 2 junior rides as well, looking likely to be like a mini Miami and a small spinning bouncy ride as well. So yeah, they're going to be part of the area, and I must say I love the positioning of those, because you look at how this area has been designed with the coaster track, and these 2 junior flat rides are going to slot in nicely as part of the themed area. Let's talk about the theme for just a moment, because there's been quite a lot of speculation anyway about would Chessington go for something their own theme, unique theme, or go for an IP, of course, using like a movie or an intellectual property that's out there, and that is the plan, it seems, from looking at this. Because if you take a look at this image, do you recognise all the shapes of the pathways there from something? Well, it looks very Jumanji, doesn't it? Like the board game and of course the movies as well. So yeah, that seems really interesting. Then you think about the large theme structure that there's going to be in that upward helix, and it makes you think, you know, could this be a Jumanji themed area? And there's been a lot of rumours and speculation that a new ride coming to Gardaland in Italy next year, that of course is a Merlin owned park, could be themed around Jumanji. So maybe, you know, they've got that IP now and we're going to see it next year at Gardaland, the year after, 2023, at Chessington here in the UK. I'm not too sure, of course, that, you know, it's definitely not confirmation of that, but looking at them plans and looking at the layout there, it just looks like the Jumanji map, doesn't it? So yeah, really going to be interesting just to see how this all comes together, with it looking like that board game and that theme. We know, of course, that, you know, this ride's now going to be manufactured by B&M from looking at these plans. Of course, the park have still not actually said it's 100% a B&M coaster, but when you look at that, we know the market very well, don't we? We know there's no other coaster out there with that style of track like that, and it's a wing coaster. And also, I forgot to mention this but Merlin Entertainments, of course, who also own a wing coaster at Gardaland in Italy, when they did like the had to check the sound to say in the plan application what it would sound like, the noise levels, they actually compared it with Raptor, which is a B&M wing coaster at Gardaland in Italy. That was actually the first ever wing coaster from Bolliger and Mabillard. But yeah, this is all shaping up to be really exciting. Let me know your thoughts down below in the video comments, and as always, I'll keep you updated here on the channel. But yeah, we now have seen these plans. We know it's going to have an inversion, it's a wing coaster, 24 riders per train, 2 flat rides and some heavy theming, possibly linked with Jumanji. Wow, lots of information, but there we go. Thanks for joining me for another update here on Theme Park Worldwide. Brand new videos every single day. Of course, I'm in the middle of posting a little trip that I did down south. There was a vlog earlier today that's gone online from Hastings, and another vlog coming tomorrow from Dymchurch Amusement Park, so stay tuned for that as well. Well, there we go. Thank you very much for watching Theme Park Worldwide, and that leaves me with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you in tomorrow's video.